Send some men here to stamp out these natives. These fucking natives. Jeez, I'm accumulating this military power. Guess I'll give one to these guys then. Christopher Percy. A 2-star. I think we'll call you. Christopher's too long, so it'll be Percy's Colonial. That just fit. That just about fit. I went to put in an extra N in it, we didn't go in. Damn. I looked at these little bars like... I will lose a mercantilism. Now look, I looked at his stats and like he has like 3 bars there, 2 there and 2 there. Oh, that's like 2 in like artillery. That's 3 and I think not too sure, I think that's flanking, I think. Yeah, 2 in attack. Well, that's Matthew Lancaster. It's Christopher Percy who has like, I think 2 in flank, 3 in shock like, and then 3 in attack. Or defense. Oh fuck. Damn, that 2-star general. Don't get many of those. Damn, it hasn't become self-governing yet. He's getting there though. Waiting to see if the Evan Islands will handle this noble rebel problem. I would gladly hop in, but they might have the same military tech as me, because it's my colony, and they've got the equal numbers. So, and I'm attacking, so it will very likely not end well in my favour. Damn, that white mountains are growing slowly. That's a nice picture. I didn't notice that before. I do like when I look at I just notice these pictures that stand out, and they're very nice and interesting. Oh no. Okay, so we lost some stability. I'll just boost it. Oh no. My shite air has now taken place. I had a feeling that might have been a thing. I should have called him Sean II, but I didn't know if he was going to do that automatically. I did with Evan, I think. Well, I think he got better. 3-2-3, not that great, but... Do we have another Evan? Is it just Sean Evan? Oh. He has 1 less administration than Sean, 1 more diplomacy than Sean, but he has 1 more of military. He's actually quite good. So 2, 3, 4. Yeah, we've lost monthly increase on everything. If I was a rich guy, what I could do is like get some advisors, but since we have actually so much military power. I'll come if it... Does it cost military power and money? Yeah, they're expensive. And I think that's what they give. They increase your military income, your points income. That's what they do, they increase it. So you can like, if I have a 666 ruler, and I bought like a bunch of advisors, I could probably have that like, so plus, so if I had like 9 income on military, I could like knock that to a point plus 11. But obviously for that I'm going to need like to be able to sustain losing 10 gold per month. I really need that technology hop. Because now I can only have 2 leaders. So I'm about to hit the limit. I could sustain 3, but you know, we lost our good leader, so off the income went with that. But thank God. Looks good. Late Western Knights, we obviously want them. So I'll grab the culverin. Oh boy. In you go, lads. Was going to keep you in Trinidad, but decided to raise up. I swear sometimes it'll raise up as well in a province where you got no troops. Oh god, this could end badly. Because of the new military upgrades recently. That's the army that has the cannons as well, the artillery. Man, noble rebel problem still exists. But I'm not going to increase tariffs anymore because as we know we're making sustainable money on income. There they go. They finally established a colony. But I was thinking, I wish you could trade colonies off things like that. However, one thing I noticed now that it can do with like the common sense. Common sense introduced it made more subject interaction, like you can customize the name of your colonies and a bunch of other things. What I could do, I think, is force the Evan Islands won't do it by themselves, because colonies can declare war on natives or other colonial nations. So what the Evan Islands won't do themselves, or what I can make them to do by force, but do this, I can make them go to war with the Spanish West Indies. And they've just raised an army there. And currently they have the advantage. I think they disbanded that army immediately. It's like, oh fuck, can't handle that income. Because right now they have about, I think they just transported some, but they had about 7k there. So not only they currently have actually an army, they have more men, but they have like most of the Caribbean, well, probably half, maybe most. They dominate essentially against most of the Caribbean, the Evan Islands. So if I was the Evan Islands, I'll be looking at this Spanish West Indies and just be like, yeah, I can take them. Because they can. If that 7k was there, if it was over here, then I'll force them to war, and then they can. There's these other islands as well that the Spanish are still getting, but As long as I can grab most of the Caribbean, it won't be too bad. I think currently the Evan Islands have 8 ships with 7,000 men with a leader. Adam Turbeville. Hey! Trade efficiency. Good times, good times. Although they... Oh! It's kicking off, lads. We'll grab the lads with the cannons. Oh no, this could... Oh no. Cancel that. I was hoping there was gonna... Wait, no. It's not over. They're sending in more. Bastards! No! Oh, and they still bloody went now. Right, let's stamp out these little shits. Oh, it's too late now. I did tell them to change course, but I think it was too late. Yeah. The Evan Islands have been a bit crippled by this noble problem. It's relocating. Well, that's nice. Oh, I see. Not if I get there before them. Oh, shit, there they go. Oh. I will lose that 10 diplomacy and then ducats. Fuck! I swear to God. We need... I knew these islands would be put... No, it's gonna get fucking risen. Look how quickly they're raising it. It's too late now. Yeah. Although I don't think it's bad. I think it might have lost about 100 people, but... What I intend to do, if that Evan Islands troops attack... What I can do is I can help them take out that army, combining our forces. If they attack, I'll join them. I just need to pay attention. Preferably I want the Eventine noble rebels to attack, so they can suffer the attacking penalties. How are the colonies up north? That colony is actually not going very well. I think I got mix out which one they was going to. I don't know how they did that though. They had like no ships, so right, they're closed in now. So we can either keep them trapped like this, or they've got to attack, or the Evans will do that. We'll lose money, but we'll get an increase in that colonialism. Come on, someone make a move. Hey, that con is self-sustaining, but shit. Well, I guess this is where we go South America and just go upwards. And that's where we'll just make our way upwards from now. Because if we defeat somebody 1, 2, and 4, then they can just pop into Puerto Rico and then just deal with it. As a Protestant religion becoming a thing, eh? Yay, Protestant! Woohoo! Oh, what? Did they migrate or something? Oh, pff, they did it. They dealt with the rebels apparently. I didn't even notice. They might have. I think they just ran in there and took them on, and they won. I'll help them liberate that Puerto Rico. They'll make them like me more as well. But before that happens, I need to send some men here to stamp out these natives. These fucking natives. And then liberate that province. Oh, never mind, they're doing it. But screw it, I'll help them anyway. Never mind. Only suffering from attrition. I'm just gonna pop all the way up north slowly and surely in South America. But the colonisation of the Caribbean is almost finished. Oh, Spain grabs that. Of course. Why have you sort of got like go all the way the long way round? I think I know these are near finished. I want this colonisation of the Caribbean. So I knew it was going to be a real bitch for natives. But that's the thing though with Jesus, it's happened again. I think that's the thing with colonies, with your colonial nations. They tend to take a really long time. They tend to have terrible growth. It's gains like 4 growth in all these years. When the Caribbean's done, I'm gonna bring my attention to around here. Grab all this coast. And while doing that, focus on expanding here in the south. Look at that, 147. It's gonna go quickly. Wow, Carib have turned it around. They got completely conquered by Musica before, and now they've turned it around. Percots. I think there's some North American natives, because I've looked into Native American history, and I think Percots was like there's a Percots war. Yeah. Do they have any friends? They do, they're in some unions and they have allies. That's why I want to grow this colony, because that's a very bad, unfortunate there. They lost the militarist ruler. What does the Evan Islands have? They have a colonist. Not that good for them, because most of the Caribbean's colonised and they can only colonise in their own region as long as they're under my rule. Yeah, I don't think I can even tell if they've got an army, because that's their territory, so it's blind for me. Hopefully though, one day Evan Islands will go to war, since it has most of the Caribbean to its name. Oops, yep, Spain's grabbing that one. So what's left of the Caribbean is them few islands and these few islands, the Bahamas. And that's it. Most of the Caribbean has been colonised. My main focus over the Americas was the north, and now it's going to be the south. I wanted to stop Spain from grabbing the whole Caribbean, because I know usually when I've colonised all of the Caribbean, or most of it, it tends to grow pretty powerful, since you've colonised most of its region. It's the same with like Falklands and Smania. Technically they're bigger and they'll be more powerful and they're all inland, but if you look at it region wise, they only have a small percentage of their region colonised. The more it expands them colonies, obviously the more powerful they will get. But with like Colonial and Falkland, they've only colonised like, I don't know, a quarter of like its region. Whereas the Caribbean, I've colonised most of it. Damn these natives. Oh, the tariff's doing 2.71 ain't too bad. Evan Island's Liberty Desire is concerning though. I might eventually come towards bloody wars of independence soon. Hopefully with ease of the Evan Islands though. Because I've nearly finished colonising it. I think what I'm going to do is improve relations. Helping them take out them rebels would have been pretty good. They would have liked me a lot more. Oh god, more ideas. Yeah, I'm not a bright green. So I think I'm fairly the most advanced in Europe, technology-wise. I still have like the highest military tech. Grab that one. When one of these two are done, I have to ship over the men. Hey! Nice! That's very good. Very good. I'm not going to grab Defend of the Faith. That might eventually pop up though, since Protestantism is starting to become a big dominant religion now. Because I'm starting to see it rise up in Europe. Yeah, look! Oh, look at that! It's growing. I think at some point it's going to kick off. I think I've mentioned it before as well. It's going to eventually kick off into a religious war between Catholics and Protestants. Because I did that in the previous game before this, like the game before this. That was an hour and a half. Where Catholics and Protestants fought each other. But wow, this game, I was expecting it to actually surprisingly go quickly, because I know this game, hours can fly by. Same like games like Civ and all that. If you're having fun in the game, it can just fly. But looking at this hour and a half session, a lot has happened. We've set foot in South America. Portugal were the second to get a colony, followed by Spain with their West Indies. And looking at the Caribbean, last episode when we left it, Spain had like two like colonies there and 2 here. And I had about 3 there, 2, 3 there, maybe 4. And now I'm looking at it now, most of it's been colonised. It's just 2 left, which one's currently in the process of it, and the other's Bahamas, which I'll get. Oh nope, Spain's grabbed it. Damn you, Spain. But, well actually no, other than that, Caribbean's now officially colonised. I'm the dominant ruler of the Caribbean, but Spain did manage to grab quite a few. They've managed to grab 1, 2, 3, so about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 provinces really they managed to grab. I probably grabbed about 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. So I managed to get probably more than double of what Spain got, but we also established a new colony, Colonial, as well. That finally established, although that was very close to establishing itself in the last episode, and seeing a lot of Native Americans exploding up here, and you know, the other islands are doing very well. I forgot who it was, but there was a Native American nation that collapsed into multiple states. Mali no longer has like 50 million enemies. We can see a shit ton of the world. Jesus. Oh, hello. We can even see all the way down there. Bloody hell. So much of the world visible. So much can be seen. But, yeah. A lot's occurred in this session. The Heaven Islands, Liberty Desire is very much a thing. That 5 income that we haven't had in ages. And Protestantism, hey! Finally, people are like, you know what? Kingdom of Smania, they've got it right. They're starting to become, so far at the moment, the dominant power in America, European, like, compared to all the others. No, I'm doing pretty well. Technology, I'm doing really well as well. So everything's looking up. But yeah. Until next session, which will also, I guess, maybe be another hour or an hour and a half, whatever. Who knows. But until next time, see you guys then. Hope you enjoyed. Bye-bye.